Gibraltar or the crease upon jeans with Travolta. We was dancing like machines and JB came up on it.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And for Indiana, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. And here's Edwards outside. These teams have talent up and down the depth chart, Coach. How important is that in assembling a contender?
Well, look, it's even more important, Brian, in the regular season than it is in the playoff. To get through a long NBA season and get yourself in good playoff position, you're going to need a lot of guys. 12, 13 guys at different points of the year are going to have to be ready to make contributions. Now, obviously the team with the better starting 5 will have the edge, but depth can be a big factor even in the playoffs.
Now here's Siakam. They set the screen. Outside Nesmith. 6 to shoot. Back to Siakam. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Siakam's got 5 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
For 3, Randle. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And you gotta have some confidence to fire back like that, Randle, with no shortage of confidence.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Turner. And here's Halliburton. He's guarded by Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. Clock at 6. Now Turner. The 3 is up. And Conley grabs the miss.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's McDaniels. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Look, if you're open, Conley sees you. That was a great pass.
Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Turner. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Edwards finds Gobert. Back to Edwards. 3-pointer. Indiana with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Halliburton. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Turner. Here's Nembhard. Drills it from deep.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Conley looking for an opening. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
Siakam outside. Here's Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Conley. 3-pointer, Halliburton. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Now here's Halliburton. No points so far. From outside the arc, and the 3-pointer goes.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Randle can't hit. Indiana leading. Nesmith on the wing. McDaniels covering. Halliburton against Conley. Halliburton right side. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
McConnell left side. For 3, Mathurin. Rebound, Minnesota. 1:03 left in the opening quarter. Out to the right wing. Clark, the pass to DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
For 3, DiVincenzo. The rebound by Shepard. Indiana leading by 4. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Now here's McConnell. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Siakam finds McConnell. Shoots over DiVincenzo. McConnell's shot is off.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
A deep 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Indiana ahead. They lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line. Shooting with confidence so far in this one.
They've got Tyrese Halliburton topping out there with Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin, and it's McConnell in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and Reed with a block. Edwards with it. Halliburton picks him up. Alexander Walker, the pass to DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Here's Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Knocks it down from distance. And it's a 5-point Indiana lead.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Launches a 3. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
McConnell passes to Halliburton. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Minnesota in the lead. Outside, DiVincenzo shoots over McConnell. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside, Walker. Pass to Mathurin. McConnell outside. Toppin, a screen on DiVincenzo. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Can they get it? Counted from distance. Nembhard's got 6.
And I'll tell you, Mathurin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Conley. Halliburton for 3. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Indiana with some changes. Siakam, he's checked in for Toppin. And it's Nesmith in for Halliburton. And here's Siakam for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Give him 8 points now.
A guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal.
Randall, pass to DiVincenzo. Up top, Randall. He's covered by Siakam. Out to DiVincenzo. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Indiana has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Outside Nesmith. Outside Mathurin. Turner, a screen on DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mathurin. And Gobert with a block. Outside McDaniels. Pass to DiVincenzo. The 3-pointer off the mark. Indiana has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Now here's Nembhard. He's got 6. Siakam looking it over. Turner with it for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Here's Randall. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Randall's got 10 points.
Yeah, muscling through the contact on the drive. Randall, sensational at pulling his way to the rack.
Back to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
For 3, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Back to Siakam. There's a screen by Turner to the inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's all knotted up.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
For 3, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for Donte DiVincenzo.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Conley and Ann are the 1 of the 2. McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Right wing. Back to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Conley. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
And here's Edwards outside. Edwards on target.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Whoa, Miles Turner. Put that on his highlight reel.
And Minnesota with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. With a 9-footer. And too long on the shot. Indiana's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Now Turner. Siakam outside. Turner, a screen on Randle. Here's Siakam. Back to Turner. And he banks in the layup. Turner's got 8 points.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Randle finds Edwards. Back to Randle. It's McDaniels on the wing. Nesmith covering. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Randle can't hit. Indiana trailing here. For the lead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Turner, no good.
When we talk about the importance of protecting the rim, right there, outstanding defense.
Conley passes to Edwards. Outside for Randle. 3-pointer. Indiana with a rebound. Outside Mathurin. And here's Siakam for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Edwards, a pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Edwards. Now Randle fires for 3. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with a rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Here's Siakam. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 12 points.
Yes, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
The Timberwolves trail. Wing shot on the way. Edwards can't hit.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Anthony Edwards. Conley passes to Randall. For three, DiVincenzo. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Siakam. The putback. Randall pulls down the board. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Randall. Back to Alexander Walker. For three, DiVincenzo. The Pacers pull it in. Matherin's got 4 rebounds now. McConnell outside. Randall against Toppin. Outside for McConnell. Pass to Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. There's a screen by Toppin. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Siakam for 3. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
And that one's good from Conley.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
McConnell finds Siakam. Fires the 3. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Siakam's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Conley passes to Randall. Here's DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Here's Siakam. Toppin left side. Pass to Siakam. Another 3 for Indiana.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. For 3, DiVincenzo. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Indiana. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Toppin out there with Walker. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. McConnell against DiVincenzo. Outside Mathurin. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Timberwolves shooting it well, around 55% for the game. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Clark against Mathurin. Down low. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. Here's DiVincenzo. Edwards with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. DiVincenzo on the wing. Off target from 3-point range. And for the Pacers, they're shooting about 56% in this one. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Clark, the pass to Edwards. The Pacers pull it in. McConnell outside. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Toppin from the arc. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Edwards. Back to Reed. To the left side wing. Outside. DiVincenzo. pure from three-point range. DiVincenzo's got 12 points in just the second half. Pacers trail by 3. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Here's Nembhard. And Gobert with a block. Outside Edwards. Edwards, no problem with the contact. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities. He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Randall outside. Out to DiVincenzo from deep. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Siakam against Randall. And Siakam, here we go. And Gobert with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Pass to Nembhard. The 3 is up. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here they come with numbers in transition. Halliburton for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Up top, Edwards. Pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. The 15-footer. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. To tie it up, outside Nesmith. Siakam for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Outside Edwards. It's good. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch game.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so it's Indiana with it. Halliburton outside. To the middle. Here's Turner. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Siakam against Randall. Got a piece of it. Now the Pacers on the move. Off with the layup. And so they foul intentionally.
Andrew Nembhard. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth. Nembhard comes with a double. Here's Edwards. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Indiana foul. Aaron Neesmith. First personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Julius Randle. 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
4-3, and he sinks it.
From Miles Turner.
9 seconds left in the game, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game. Minnesota with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And let's reveal our player of the game, Dante DiVincenzo.